everyone, today we're going to make scones and we'll be making two flavors, a plain and an Earl Grey flavor. These are a super easy and yummy treat that are perfect with coffee or tea. Add a little butter or your favorite jelly and breakfast is ready. Let's get started. First, we're going to measure out 70 grams of butter, then cut it into cubes. After cutting, put it back into the fridge. We need to try and keep the butter as cold as possible in every step. Next, the dry ingredients. Sift together 300 grams of flour, 70 grams of sugar, 10 grams of baking powder, and 3 grams of salt. Sifty sifty wiki wiki. Now the wet stuff. We need 100 grams of milk and 1 large egg. Then give it a mix. Once everything is measured, we'll grab our butter, put it in the flour, and cut it up using a bench scraper. You can use a butter knife, a fork, or anything else to cut the butter into pea-sized pieces. Once appropriate size, we will add in most of the milk mixture, but save a little for later. Then mix and form it into a dough. We don't want to knead it, just smush it so it comes together. But work fast because we don't want the butter to melt. Once it's formed, divide it in half. Then add 1.5 grams of Earl Grey tea and quickly mix it in. It doesn't have to be perfect. If you have a blender or anything to make the tea a powder, I suggest using it. Even just breaking it by hand will be better than nothing. Once flavored, we're going to wrap each dough ball in plastic wrap and put it in the fridge for 30 minutes to an hour. After cooling, it's time to form them. Using your rolling pin, roll and smash them out to your desired thickness. Then cut them into any shape. I chose triangles, but it's up to you. Next, we're going to lay them out onto a non-stick baking pan and brush them with the milk mixture we saved from earlier. Time to bake. In a 180 degrees Celsius or 350 Fahrenheit oven, bake them for 15 minutes. Or until they're golden brown and whatever you poke them with comes out clean. Then transfer them to a wire rack to cool for a minute or so before you enjoy. And here are our two flavors of scone, or one flavor depending on how you look at it. Either way, they're really yummy as is and even better with some butter or jelly. The Earl Grey flavor is subtle and not too overpowering. I highly recommend trying it at least once. The plain one is buttery and sweet but not too heavy. Try not to eat them all at once. Like, subscribe, and stay tuned to see what will we cook next.